Oh wow, the light's on. Here we are. Setting it up. Loneliness. Another very powerful emotion. Sparky's lonely, so am I. Every time we talk to Margaret on the telephone, it gets worse. Now I'm just, I've lost everything. My speeder bike, a place to live. I haven't lost my woman, but she's not here with me. I haven't lost my dog, but he's a million miles away because he's lonely. These are some very powerful emotions that I've been going through the last week or so. And the crazy thing is, as old as I am, you'd think I'd learn lessons from all of this. I do. Margaret told me today when we were talking on the phone, the lesson here was that we should have never separated from ourselves. We should have did what we wanted to do in the first place. We should have went together instead of trying to do it this way. But me, I believe in people. It's probably my downfall. I believed that they were going to take care of her, that they were going to do what they said they were going to do, and everything was going to be fine, and she was going to be back here by this time. But no, people are all the same, I guess. I don't know. Most of you aren't. Most of you are good, God-fearing, true-hearted people. They're always willing to help, or do something. But there are, a good-sized percentage of people, right, that are just downright dastardly scoundrels, scandalous people. They'll do anything in their little power, to keep you from having what's rightfully yours or what you deserve, or Me, I don't think I deserve anything. I served my country. I fought in Angola. I got wounded. I got a Purple Heart. I saved a couple of Marines. I did a lot of things, during that little police action, that I probably shouldn't have done. That it's weighing heavy on me right now. For my friend Rita, what happened? Well, it's like I said in the comments, it's a short story. My nephew, this is what happened. My nephew got tangled up in a bunch of drugs, a bunch of drug addicts, a bunch of druggies, like 4, 5, 6 months ago. And he stopped paying his rent, he stopped paying his bills, right? And he freaked out because he had this job working for this company, this internet company, startup. And so what they did was they hired him, they were paying him $8,000 a month to rewrite the software, to go from 0.10 to 0.20, and then to upload it, and then to make this company that much better. Well, he got in his mind, in his feeble little mind, he got stuck with this idea that his partner, the guy that he was working with, was out to get him because of all this, all of this dumb stuff. Because he's one of these people that I've been talking about, And well, one thing led to another, and before he knew it, he wasn't doing any work anymore, and the partner was bitching and hollering and yelling and screaming and threatening to sue everybody. So my nephew just said, he gave everybody the bird and this and that, whatever, and he got tangled up in drugs, thinking that, he just quit. He just quit doing computer stuff, period. He just stopped. One of the greatest computer programmers I've ever seen, and I've seen a few, he just stopped. And decided he was going to be a drug dealer, and that he could make more money dealing drugs. Yeah, well, 6 months later, hadn't paid the rent, hadn't paid the electricity, hadn't paid the cable bill, hadn't paid anything. He's $1,800 behind in the rent, and the landlord's giving him a break. The electric bill is like $500, the internet bill is like $500, and all this stuff, and he kept, and because he's got Asperger's, because he thinks everybody else is responsible for him, You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way he was pampered when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? They never said no to him. They let him have whatever he wanted. Well, now as an adult, he thinks everybody should treat him that way. Everybody should do for him. Well, you know what? Me and Margaret are old. We raised our children. My children are in their late 20s already with children. Margaret's children are full grown. They're in their 30s with children. I believe that if you're an adult and you say you're an adult, then you should act like an adult. You should be responsible as an adult. That's what I believe. Right? But no, all them drugs got to his mind. And then one night he got so spun out on that methamphetamine that he lost control of himself and he has no idea of who he is. Right? And now here we are. Me and Margaret got half of our shit in this storage and the other half is over there in his house locked up and we can't get it because he won't let us. Right? He won't let me have my speeder bike. I spent $600 building that speeder bike. Yeah, guys, $600. You know, now you know why it runs good, don't you? What? Because that's what I do. I do little engines and motorcycles and stuff. You know, you guys know that. That's what I do. It's what I've done my whole life. Right? But anyways, to conclude the story, Rita, he got all tangled up with this, and now you know. And now he thinks he's this seriously massive, killer, cool drug dealer. He's an idiot, is what he is. Drug dealers aren't cool. If you ask me, they're the scourge of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Selling poison to people. Stupid people that don't know that it's poison. Yeah. Sure, yeah, we're all living in a dream, right? Yeah, we are. Yeah. Am I rambling this time? No, I'm not rambling this time. I'm very poignant. Because it's affecting my life. It's affecting Margaret's life. It's affecting Sparky's life. These are the people, we are the people that he swore his allegiance to. And now look at us. What's he doing now? Fuck, I have no idea. I don't really care. Huh? All I know is I'm not getting caught up in it. Are we going to lose all of this stuff? Yeah, probably. It took Margaret years to accumulate this stuff. Some of this stuff is really cool. There's some really valuable stuff in here. Is it worth losing? Well, I've made videos about this material objects and stuff. To me, it's just stuff, but it has serious meaning to Margaret. There's a lot of things in here that we acquired together. There's a lot of memories in here. Yeah, I'm sad. Yes, I'm lonely. Yes, I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown. But I was half crazy anyway if you listen to some of my friends. Where are my friends? I don't know. For all I know, my nephew talked a bunch of shit behind my back to all my friends, and now they all think I'm crazy too. They think it's all my fault. See, because that's another thing with this Asperger's spectrum disorder. It's everybody else's fault that they fail. It's not my fault. Rent wasn't in my name. Electricity wasn't in my name. Me and Margaret were doing really good in our own little apartment. We were doing great until he made us move out of there and move in with him. And then expected us to pay all the biz bills. He expected us to throw down $3,500 just like that, bang, pull it out of our ass and just throw it down and save him. Screw us. And he said that a lot of times. Screw you guys. I'm first. It's all about me. Well, it's all about him now, isn't it? You see, emotions, they're very powerful. They take us places sometimes we don't want to go. Can we avoid them? Nah, I don't think so. We can only deal with them. We can only learn how to deal with them. I'm learning how to deal with my disappointment here. I'm learning how to deal with my loneliness. I'm learning how to deal, you know what I'm saying, with my sadness. I am. And Sparky's trying to. He's over there sleeping right now. Poor little guy. He misses his mom. He does. Tell you the truth, I gave the last $25 I had to my nephew because he said he was going to go down, he was going to pay some on the electric bill. I found out 2 days later, right, that instead he put that money together with somebody else's money that lived down the block, on the block where we lived at, and he bought more drugs. Did it do him any good? Hell, I don't know. At that point, I decided I had enough. Margaret decided she had enough. And we came up with this crazy, wild-haired plan to send her back to Kansas, you know what I'm saying? And then in a week or two, I'd follow, right? But it didn't work that way because I don't have any money now. I don't have anything. I have Sparky and a ton of stuff in the storage, and I know I'm going to lose. Says, yeah, I can hear you yelling at me over there, dirty, rotten, and sell. Get some stuff out of there and sell it. Dude, I have no idea where anything is. None. Look at this. Here, look. Yeah. The only person that knows where anything is in here is Margaret. Margaret knows where everything is in every box. I wish I could. I really do. But I do have something going on. A little bit. I have one friend said he's going to give me some work. Alright? Come 3 or 4 days. And then I have another thing going. Monday morning I'm going to head down to St. Vinny's at Watkins and see if they can give me a bus ticket to go to Kansas. Because that's all I want. That's all I need. It's a bus ticket to go to Kansas. I get to Kansas. Margaret's son is the manager down there at Sonic. He said he'd give me a job. That's all I need is a freaking bus ticket. Emotions. Powerful force in your life. I'm 57 years old and I'm still dealing with childish bullshit. You know, it's a pain in the neck. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I promised Sparky that we'd go talk to Margaret again. So I'm going to conclude this episode and say thank you. I appreciate all of you people that watch my videos and you're trying to help me, especially those that are really trying to help me. I truly do appreciate you. I do. Right? I have a deep appreciation for people. Right? Am I going to get through this? Yeah, I will. Right? I will. Like if I fall down and quit, then I'm killing Margaret. Margaret told me on the phone today that she's at the point right now where she doesn't know what to do either. Because all of these kids are making her crazy. We didn't plan for any of this. We didn't plan for none of this. But here we are. So, thank you.